All right, guys, I want you to meet somebody. He's been on one of our videos before up in Pennsylvania when I took my dad's Legend car up there to do some racing. And guys, this is Craig. And he has got a super nasty S10 Blazer. Now, this thing right here, we made a bunch of power with this before. It was something a little bit over 1,000, right?
1,000, yeah.
Okay. Now, though,
We've changed cams, and we went to a 91 102 turbo.
And we had an 82?
Had an 85 96.
85, 96. So we got bigger back housing, looking for a little bit more top end. And that is definitely, that's a large frame unit right there. She's a big one.
Yeah.
She's a big one. So 65 millimeter gate, is that right?
60 up there, and it's got a 44 underneath.
Okay, yeah. So this thing, we want to show you a couple different things here because this thing is an absolute monster. Now, you got a, it's a Turbo 400?
Turbo 400.
All right. And it's a beast. You've been pretty darn fast with this thing, and obviously with your shirt right there, class winner at SCT, man. Yeah. So congratulations, that was really cool.
It's been the fastest ET has been 919. Its fastest mile an hour has been 154, but that's with spinning ET.
Yeah.
But
and this thing's like full weight too, pretty much.
Right? We're gonna scale it here. We'll find out what it is.
So last time you had it on, it was what, maybe 4,300 race weight?
4,330 with me in it, and now it's got a little bit more with parachute and stuff like that. It's going to be a little bit more, and obviously it has a little bit because we want to run the 4,200 pound class at SCT now.
Nice.
Try to do that, and it needs to be 4,200 without me, so it does have a concrete block in the back of it.
Okay. Well, we'll show you guys a couple different pulls with this thing, going through some of the tuning process. But the main thing, what we're here for today, is we wanted to be able to take old Cater Tot and try and pull the wheels on it. So, yeah, you pull the wheels on this thing a bit, don't you?
Yeah.
Does a little hoppity.
It gets them up here a little bit.
Well, maybe we can do that today with this. I think we found a wheel and tire combination. We went through a number of different things. This looks like this is going to be a solution. We're going to run not as tall of a tire. I think we're going with about a 25-inch tall tires. And we're trying to work on getting our front to work with the OEM TSX wheel. So we got an adapter here, and I think the guys just went to lunch. I think they were saying that this is not going to work. However, today's the day. So we're either gonna break it or it's gonna do it.
Got us some 15s for the smart car. They were for the Crown Vic. They Clearwater ordered, but they were the wrong back spacing. But they fit perfect on the K-Swap smart car. And then, dang, look at these. Jeremy ordered these freaking Mickey Thompsons. So this thing is gonna be like ready to rip.
Georgie mounted these tires, and look at these things, dude. I freaking love the way that looks. Love that wheel. That tire is awesome too, man. I cannot wait. Dude, that looks so freaking awesome, man. So perfect on here. At first when we pulled them out, I was like, those are so cute. Oh, look at them. But once we got them on here, I mean, dude, 225, 50, 15. Never would have thought I'd have a tire so small, but it looks perfect for this thing. All right, so this is gonna be V3 and the last time we were doing this, I promise.
Oh, dude, this thing ain't coming off. See all this duct tape, dude? Just have to take Hurricane Katrina to rip this thing back off, man.
I like the screws. I think that we're gonna have a much better fastening system. So we went and bolted in, screwed in, bolted in, and yeah, I think that's as good as we're gonna be able to do right now. So that is pretty thick right there, dude.
Yeah, it's definitely wider. We also got rid of our tube little, whatever those things are.
Oh yeah.
Rock sliders.
Rock sliders, yeah.
Our only chrome side pipes.
Yeah, George is all hurt about that, you know. I kind of like it though.
We got no chrome now.
That's all right.
Save 9 pounds.
Dude, the wheels match the silver and black so good. I love it. Let's go do this. All right, fellas, so I was on the way here, and we have full intentions of trying to send this thing. And unfortunately, it really seems like the clutch just started to slip. I just don't think it's gonna hold right now, so that's a little weird. We're gonna try. Really wanted to do this. So initially it felt like I was revving up to a certain spot and then the engine would just let go. So check this out. spot. Let's see real quick here. All right, after returning back, we found out that our two-step was actually open. So that basically passes through a ground, and what it does is that it's normally closed, and then we open the signal. This was reversed, and the fact that basically it was as if the two-step or the anti-lag was working all the time. All right, so now we can do some wheelies. All right, so we're putting that skinny sauce on. Here's my first time using that, man. So I wanted to say a huge shout out to my buddy Keith, at Keith's Pit Stop, for sending me that, so thank you, buddy.
Don't forget to floor it.
All right, just roll out. Try that again. Second gear, hold on. I think we got a linkage issue. Alright, so I was trying to leave in second, and we've all had a problem going in second. Ever so slightly loaded. We got up a little bit there. Go a little bit?
Like 8 inches.
Oh my god. Alright, let's speed it a little more here. Alright, let's give it a shot there. Dude, it's going pretty good that way here. Dude, I gotta see that junk, buddy. We took air out of that tire.
Air out of this tire.
Oh, because we're okay.
Right.
That's pretty bananas right there. Whoo! Dang, I got the jitters now. All right, we're in second gear. Listen to this, guys.
Yeah, it's like it's not not, it doesn't have enough throw or something.
Yeah, we might have to, we'll have to take a look at the linkage or something, but it's like, so many people have had a problem going in second gear. We thought it was a slave, but I think the gear could be smoked, so.
Try to put it second there, Gary.
Second, I'm holding hard.
Let go.
I don't know, man. It looks like it's going what it should be doing. I don't know.
I just pulled it hard in when you were doing that. Yeah, look at that. Okay, hold on. Try it again now. Dude, that's me holding it hard.
It's something in there. It's something inside.
I think we probably ate up second gear with everybody missing second, dude.
Yeah.
So. Dude, that's holding it hard.
Second gear's had a hard life.
Low boost. And I'm leaving soft too, honestly. Like I'm at. To those of you guys that are new to the skinny discreet sauce, that stuff is amazing. Now, there is a certain way to use it of which I learned here, of which I wanted to share with you guys. So basically, Craig, who was helping us out, who had the white GMC there, and Millsy, who is the track manager over at Showtime Speedway, said, you know, you got to get this thing hot, roll your tires through it, roll back up on there. So almost think of it like an adhesive or like duct tape or something like that. You got to get that really nice and hot, activate it, roll it back over the tire, and then you're really, really doing it right. It really does seem to work. If somebody's new watching this video and they're like, why didn't you write it out? Well, at least now we know. So it will not go second gear right now. So now, guys, with these new tires, I really wanted to just figure out, you know, what kind of launch RPM. Now, granted, I don't have a tack. I'm just trying to feel out a few things. Check out the clutch engagement, you know, really see what it takes in order to be able to consistently launch this thing about as hard as we can without a wheelie bar. That might be something that we address in the near future, but we have our work cut out for us at the moment. So let's try and figure this thing out.
We always roll one lug nut down. Was that exciting? Did that get your blood pumping or what?
Yeah.
You were just popping wheelies.
So
without Santa Claus on the back.
we built a smart car that, or we built a burnout car that does wheelies. Hey, you know, it's a bonus.
Dude, I never thought we'd have a smart car that does wheelies, to be honest, dude. So this is freaking so wild, and I mean, a major thanks to everybody involved. Laz is on video right now, and I mean, dude, Craig coming in clutch, showing us how to use the freaking skinny scrape sauce, brother. So thank you so much,
man.
And
Damn, look at that.
It
yeah,
works.
dude, it is.
It
Yeah,
had like stringy snot
Yeah.
things I saw
Yeah,
up in
man.
front.
freaking awesome, dude. So hey, we got a burnout car that does wheelies, man. That is
Certainly
so
does
awesome.
wheelies.
I never, ever thought we'd be able to say that, dude. So I hope this was entertaining for you guys. This was.
Oh, sorry. I was mesmerized.
Oh goodness. Thank you.
Well, we got a little bit of stuff we got to fix, man. So second gear is munched, and yeah, it is a little bit of a bummer. Oh well, man. Hey, that's awesome. You win some, you lose some, and dude, this is a win and a half. So I can't believe it, man.
It's driving back to the shop.
Yeah. Dude, I was totally expecting to be buying axles tomorrow. You know? To say that it's a Honda and does a wheel stand to me is like, that's so weird too. But dude, I'm so stoked. This is unbelievable. So guys, stay tuned. God bless you. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next episode.
Don't forget to check out the Fasterproms store where you can get hats, t-shirts, stickers,
Hey.
lanyards,
Got
and
a
even
Cater Tot
hoodies.
shirt.
And
Tot.
get the brand new Cater Tot Wheelie Papa Smart Car shirt. Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoy this so very much. Also, I wanted to thank you guys again so much for your support. We would not be able to do what we do without you guys' support. Our Cater Tot shirts are available for pre-order. Check out the link in the description. Thank you guys so much. I ran into a tuning issue and I thought you guys might be interested. Now this is a little bit weird here. So say for example, we have a normal package that we do on our C7Z06s and we expect a given amount of power. This car right here was spark knocking like crazy. It just would not tolerate the spark advance. And we'd started with 93 octane. So we checked everything, went through the spark plugs, made sure that that was all right, made sure the intercooler pump was working. Those are the normal problems, what might cause a spark knock scenario. So this thing right here has our normal bolt-on stage 2 package right there. So we've got a ported blower, with the addition though of the Nick Williams throttle body. It's got an AFE cold air intake. It's got some Texas Speed 2-inch headers. Definitely best header for the C7Z06. This thing should make a very solid amount of power. All right, so normally when we do this package, especially with the addition of the Nick Williams throttle body, we would expect this thing to be somewhere in the mid 600s on 93 and just about over 700 pound-feet of torque. Now, this one in particular right now, the best that I could get this thing to, now this car in particular was fighting me left and right, tooth and nail. We just had all sorts of little problems. I did forget to mention that we had a sticking thermostat. So if this has a thermostat that is sticking, we're gonna have some sort of hot spot. We're not having the coolant flow that we need to. We did also, as I mentioned, check the blower. This is the #1 problem with some late model forced induction GM vehicles, and that the intercooler might get some air in it and stop working. That will also most certainly cause a tremendous amount of heat and cause it to spark knock. Cross that off the list. It was time to add E85. So the best I could make power on this before we went to E85 was right about 607 horsepower and 672 pound-feet of torque. Now, while that might not sound low, that's low for this particular package right here. So I wanted to address that. So I was like, something is unusual about this setup. Then it came time to add E85, and I have a given amount of spark of what I can normally add to that. Usually, if everything is said and done right, it's between 3.5 to 4 degrees more spark advance on E. So we went from 607 horsepower and 672 pound-feet of torque, almost 662 horsepower and 707 pound-feet of torque. And I was able to throw more spark advance than I normally would at it. So what that was telling me when I went from 93 to E85 was the fact that I was able to throw at least another full degree more spark advance in there than what I would normally be able to do. We had some bad fuel. So we decided to pull the fuel out, start fresh, new 93. Right now, I'm making 646 horsepower and 701 on about a 20% ethanol blend. 93 pump gas is about 10%, so we're only 10% over, and I'm able to throw about 2 degrees more spark advance so far over what we had. So the moral of the story is, watch your fuel. I believe this gentleman had a fluke tank of fuel that just had poor octane in it. Just not a normal deal. So that's why we decided to redo it. Hope this helps you guys out when you come to tuning, or if you're watching for spark knock or anything like that. Listen for knock, and then be able to watch out the back of the exhaust pipe and see if it's puffing black smoke. All right, so now that I'm done tuning the 93 octane part, it's time to add the E85, top this thing off, and see if we can make the power that it is supposed to make. All right, so we're completely topped off on E, and I believe this is coming up at about 52%. So this is a lower percentage than what we had before. So this should show us how we're gaining there. Before we were at 62%, but we had worse 93. So we should have fresh, clean 93, more E85. Everything's up to temp. We're a little rich at the moment. Let's make a pull and see what this thing does. So every day I'm tuning with HB tuners, and this is my bread and butter stuff. This is an extremely complex car to tune because we have injection timing to tune, as well as cam timing, as well as the regular spark and fuel. Plus, this is an automatic. So this thing is not an easy vehicle to tune, but we have a good combination that normally works well. No knock, 671,702. So we're up over 10 horse where we were at with a lower E concentration. So as of right now, my gamble has paid off. All right, let's rivet. Yeah, 677,718. Very nice. Much better. Air fuel looks perfect. As we're doing this, we're really pushing the envelope on how much E85 we can run. So we're at 55%. We are having a fuel pressure drop, which is to be expected, but we gotta get our injection timing right in order for that to be able to work and the car not freak out and lose power. All right, 679, 725, right on. Very happy with that. I was hoping it was gonna make about 680. That's usually kind of what we end up at with this. So, hey, it all worked out and we all learned something. I cannot wait to go to some events and show this thing off. You guys gotta check this thing out. It is so tiny. Next time you see a smart car next to something, you can really get the idea how small this little thing is. But I'm just so pleased with everybody that's done hard work on this thing. Everybody's just really worked so hard in order to make this all happen. So this has been an absolute, such a blessing in this journey. So guys, in order to close this out, I wanted to share with you a song or two that I really enjoyed, something that it means a lot to me. And for this one, I really wanted to do like Santana, Oye Como Va. That's something that I've always just makes me feel good, and man, kind of like this video when I was editing it, man, just felt so much fun. Also, you guys check out Oye 2014 featuring Pitbull. It is awesome. In the meantime, we got to fix the transmission, and we got to get back to some of the other cars that we got as our projects. I've certainly been missing Uncle Sam, and we got to bring back our twin-turbo all-wheel drive S10. Hope to see you guys back soon.